What's up everybody, welcome back to another video, a little bit of a different one today. Those of you who follow me on Instagram probably already know that I transferred to a different team mid-season. So we're going to talk about that and how that's been going, but also we're going to talk about, like usual, about my shoe rotation. But I decided that first I'm going to show you some clips of how I played, because that's what a lot of you have been requesting in the comments down below. And I'm simultaneously going to talk about what changed for me, why I transferred to another club, and where I'm actually playing now. For those of you who don't know, why I left is that I didn't get a lot of minutes. Even though I was the club captain, I just couldn't play there anymore. Essentially, I couldn't be on the bench anymore. I just felt like I didn't get the chances I deserved. And also when I was playing, I just didn't get a lot of touches and it just wasn't fun playing. And even though it's my job to play basketball, having fun is still like the biggest thing you need to do in your job. So that's why I decided to leave the club. I informed the management, they were very supportive of my choice, also the coaching staff. And I was released out of my contract and went back to my hometown team. Actually, they are currently playing in the second division. We're in first place in the Western Conference, so to say. They hadn't lost the game until I got there. We unfortunately lost my first game. That's kind of a classic. I get there, they're 10-0. And then we lose to, don't want to say a bad team, but just a team that's lower in the standings. It still have quality players, but it just haven't played as well this season. And yeah, we lost that one. I played all right. I had 8 points. I shot 2 of 3 from downtown, which was all right. But I just need to get back into being way more aggressive. I was just used to being a corner shooter in this year in the first league, where I didn't really have a lot of opportunities. And now in the second league, it's a totally different system, and the coach and the other players all want me to have a way bigger role, because obviously I'm capable of doing that. Then in the second game, we had like the longest away trip that you can have in the second league. I was hoping that I'd already played that team, but unfortunately not. It's in Dornbirn, and it was like 7 to 8 hour bus ride. But the bus ride was terribly long, and we kind of got off to a rough start in the first half. I only had 4 points in the first half, but then in the second half I scored 15 points, and we ended up winning by like 27 or something. And I finished the game as top scorer actually in my second game back, and we got a nice win, and now still first place, 11-1. And the next game after the New Year's break, or Christmas/New Year's break, is against the first seed in the Eastern Conference, who are also 11-1. So that's going to be a really, really nice matchup. Hopefully a finals preview. I'm really, really hoping to play in the finals and actually win them. Last year was in the finals of the first league, and my goal for this season with this team is like to win a championship finally. To the shoes that I used in those games. In the first game, I played with the Nike Sabrina 2, so they're still in my rotation. Still like them a lot, also use them for practices. Really, really nice. And in the second game, I played with the pair you can see right there, the Nike Book 1 in the Sunrise colorway. I practiced a lot with the Serious Player Only Easy one. Really, really like these and enjoy these a lot. The Fox 1 are also still in rotation, they're being tested out. But now for the shoe that I'm currently wearing the most, I actually just got them 2 days ago, but they're so nice. It's the Way of Wade All City 13. I absolutely love this all red colorway. It's called Red Stingray, and it's inspired by the Way of Wade 1 in the Stingray colorway that Dwayne Wade wore in the 2013 All-Star game. It has a little tab here on the toe box where you can actually see that if you forget it. And the shoe itself is actually inspired by the moon quite a bit, or by space landings. We have this crater-like shape here in the heel, which looks really cool in my opinion, just something different for once. And then the outsole, which is GCU in the heel and rubber in the forefoot, is also inspired by the footprint that moon boots leave. And another really, really cool detail is the box. Of course, you can see the imprint here of the outsole, and we have this moon-like design all around the box, as you can see. And then even here on the side, we have a little mission All City 13. Of course, that's a reference to the Apollo 13 moon missions. And the performance of the shoe is also exceptionally good. We have full length boom. Traction performance was amazing. I hooped with them today for about 3 hours and were so nice. The materials, they call it a Vajra skin upper. I don't know if I pronounced that right now, probably not. It's all synthetic. We have some synthetic leather overlays here, and the upper itself, you can read it up on their website. Very interesting technology. I also put a screenshot on top of the screen right here where you can see what exactly it's made of, because I can't remember exactly, to be honest. Performs very nice. I also like that they have a what they call super critical insole in there, so it just adds a little bit more support than your average foam or ultralight insole. And as I said, they really performed so well today. I'm planning on playing with these in a game soon. I just don't know if I'm going to do it in our next home game against the first seed, because we have yellow jerseys and I don't know if the bright red goes so well with those yellow jerseys. Another new shoe I just got in is the Nike Ja 2. I got these from Kicks. You can see they come with the little Ja tree topper, which is such a cool detail in my opinion. That's the Christmas, or actually also tree topper colorway, and just a beautiful shoe. I wanted to get these because they give such a nice holiday season vibe. I also wanted to play with these today. I had them in the bag, but then I just liked the Austrian 13 so much that I kept playing with them. And of course, I've already reviewed the Nightmare colorway, so I know what I can get from them. Solid performance, great traction performance. I'm excited to test out the translucent outsole here, because on my other pair we have a solid rubber one. But just as I said, just an amazing, clean colorway. I love all the Christmas details on the shoe. The support isn't the best, cushioning also isn't the best. The materials are actually very soft and break in way quicker than the Ja one, but they are also very narrow. That's something I forgot to say about the Austrian 13. The Austrian 12 Encore was so narrow in the midfoot that I couldn't play with them for really long times. These are way better in that regard, so if you have wide feet, you can definitely hoop with them as well. The next pair I got is again from Way of Wade. It's the 808-4 Ultra in this ice lime colorway they call it, but of course they do remind me a lot of the Kobe 6 Grinch. Love the color blocking, like that they have a little bit of red here, and the shoe itself is a really good performer as well. Traction performance is insanely nice. They even released an 808-4 without the strap. You'll see a close-up of that shoe on your screen while I'm talking. And of course, the most prominent thing about these is the really nice drop-in midsole. And another pair from Way of Wade, the Way of Wade Shadow 6 is the Miami Nights colorway. I also reviewed a pair of the Shadow 6 already, and I also liked them a lot. And I thought I really need to get this pink colorway. Thanks to my people at Way of Wade for making this possible and for sending all these shoes over. Also shout out to Kicks for sending the other shoes over. You can find an affiliate link in the description box down below. Back to the Shadow 6, really solid performer for 120 euros or dollars. You get a great outsole. These have a translucent outsole, so I'm not sure if they'll be as durable as the other pair that I tried, but essentially they're good to go for outdoors as well, as they use tough OS rubber. We also have a full-length boom midsole, which is insane for 120 actually, as you can see here on the inside of the shoe. We have it right here, it's exposed. And the upper here is synthetic leather. It's also a little bit different than on the other colorway I got. It feels a little bit more stiff at first, but I'm sure it will break in nicely, just like on the old CD 13. The support is also good. You can see we have this torsion plate here in the midsole. It could have a little bit more torsional support as it does bend in there, but it's still good to go for 120. You can't really ask for much more. That being said, that's all I have for you today. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of video, if you want to see more highlights, if I should do like a game recap every week, or also if I maybe should do like a vlog of the game where you can see my pre-game routine, warming up, just everything that happens on a game day. Next game is on the 11th of January, so keep your fingers crossed that we can win the matchup of first seeds. Have a good one and see you next time.